Go for it.
This is a story about Rindercella that lived in a Higgle house with a Steno milk mother and two 60 ugglers. And Rindercella had to do all the wordy dirt. They were very bad to her. And the Ransom Hens was putting on a fancy fall, and Rindercella wasn't invited. Her Steno milk mother and two 60 ugglers, they went and left Rindercella at home to do all the wordy dirt. She was flopping the moors and dashing the wishes, and she was very bad. Salva Udden. There appeared before her married godfather. And she said, Gil Earl, what's wrong? And Rindercella told her the story about she wasn't invited to the Ransom Hens' fancy fall. She said, well, I'll fix fat. And so Rindercella she got to grinning, and the Mary Fodguther waved her wadget mon, opened this beautiful shooty box, gave Rindercella a big fine darhoo, named her pails, and waved her wadget mon again, and gave her this beautiful Gatton sound and a pair of slash clippers. And she went out to the pumpkin patch and told, and picked out a pig bunkin and told Rindercella that she was going to go to the fancy fall. And she changed this big pumpkin into a beautiful boat. She caught 6 mice, turned them into 6 beautiful horses, and caught the neighbors met Punky and turned it into a droach carver and sent Rindercella down the road, round the road to the fancy fall. You should have seen that Ransom Hens when Rindercella walked through the thrower. It was fove at first sight. And they danced all night. But what had happened, the Mary Fodguther had told her, you be home by the Mocha Street night. And so Salva Udden, the strike clock 12. Rindercella went stunning off down the rivers and slopped her dripper. And she ran all the hay home, and she was very bad. But the Ransom Hens, he had Lil and Fove, and he went all over the countryside trying to find out whose hood the flipper set. And he had checked every house except Rindercella that lived in the Higgle house with a Steno milk mother and two 60 ugglers. And finally, he aimed up to it. And he knocked on the door, and who should answer the door but Rindercella? But her Steno milk mother pushed her aside and wouldn't let her try on the slash clipper. But the Ransom Hens, he insisted. And the Steno milk mother, she tried on the shoe and it fitting did. She tried it on each of her Rindercella's 60 ugglers and it fitting did. And he said, where's the Gittle Earl? Where's the Gittle Earl? And they had to bring Rindercella out to try on the shoe, and it fit perfectly. And they lived happily ever after. Now the story of the Maury is, if you want to marry a Ransom Hens, when you go to the fancy fall and the strike clock's 12 and you go strutting off down the rivers, be sure to slop your dripper.